Hey, how's it going, folks? This is DJ with the Rabbit Squirrel Garage, and today we're going to be working on the 2000 Yamaha Virago 250, or xv250 as some people call it. And what we're going to do is we're going to take the front wheel off and sand it down, clean it up, clean the tire up, and we're going to paint the rim and the spokes red. And if we have time, we're going to put white walls on it. So I hope you all stay tuned, and I hope you like the video. Alright, well, as you can see, I've got it up on my scissors jack, and I've got the bike strapped down to it, and the front wheel is off the ground. So we're going to go ahead and get it off of here. Let's see what we need. Looks like a 19 millimeter maybe. And it's just that simple. Alright, there's the axle. We're going to lay it over there so it doesn't get nasty. And what we're going to do here is basically we're going to clean up everything. Just wash it all first. We're going to go ahead and pull this off too. Let me save that for later. We're going to go ahead and wash the tire off, clean up the rim, pull the disc brake off, the disc off. And the disc will get painted black probably, or I may just leave it silver, I don't know. But everything else will get painted red. So, yeah, that's where we're at, and we can get started on that. Alright, let's go ahead and get this rotor off first. Let's see what we got going here. That one doesn't want to come out. Looks like it's got blue Loctite on it. Alright, and there's our front rotor, which we're just going to set off to the side for now. And I'm going to take a paper towel and clean that up a little bit. Alright, let's get it outside and get it cleaned up. Alright, here we go. Let's get this thing washed. This is simple green. Good at getting rid of gunk and everything, you know, dirt, gunk, all kinds of good stuff. Put that on. Putting around it. Alright, the other side. If you're wondering why that's blue, it's half regular simple green, which it was almost empty, and then I put about half of the industrial strength simple green in. That's why it's blue. Alright, we're going to set that off to the side and let it dry for a bit. Alright, that's dried up. Let's go ahead and try to get rid of some of this rust. I'm doing it outside because it's nice out here today. Alright, flip it over and do the same thing. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do them by hand, so I'm gonna use some steel wool and then just go over all the spokes. there we go. Now, let's go ahead and tape this off. Okay, there's one side. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to paint the hub in the middle black. And then basically we'll just make everything else red. So, let's get to it. Maybe we'll just paint them all black. I'm kind of liking the black. And then just paint this red. Kind of like that idea. Let's do that. We're going to paint all of it black, except for the outer rim. I like that idea. Mainly because it'll look different than anything else out there. Yeah, I like that idea. I'm gonna get some look good. That way it's not too much red, you know? Alright, there's the black. Let's let that dry, and then we'll do the red around the edges. Alright, while we got the front wheel off, we're going to go ahead and paint the fender, or the lower forks. You can go ahead and just wrap some tape around them. Reflector off there also. How's that come off? 8mm. I'm doing is just getting this reflector off of here, since we're just sitting around waiting. Oh, really? You're gonna do that to me? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll get the grinder out and just cut that piece off. This one's on the top one. Shouldn't need to do anything with it. It's just a reflector. Okay, let's get the grinder. So what I'm going to do is basically just, so I don't have to disconnect all, well, maybe that looks like it might be pretty easy. No, so I don't have to disconnect all this. I'm just going to cut this reflector off right there. I'm just going to cut it off right there. Reflector is gone. Yeah, that was much easier. Alright, now back to getting the forks painted. I kind of want those two dots painted, so I'm going to go above it. That. Actually, I want the brake caliper and everything painted. Alright, let's paint. Oh, I don't want to put it on the rubber. I'll put some on the rubber brake line. Don't need that much of it. Okay, that's all of it. Oh, there's a couple more spots over here. Let me see. Let that dry a bit. Alright, I went ahead and brought the rim into the house because it's chilly out there in the garage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some tape and go around each and every spoke and the valve stem, and then just tape them off. And yeah, it's going to take a while, but here we go. Alright, last one. And we're going to take it back out to the garage and paint it. Alright, there we go. We're ready to paint our red. Let's do it. Alright, for the red we're using this. It's Rust-Oleum Farm and Implement Toolbox Red. So, heavy duty, weather resistant, rust preventive. All that good stuff. So yeah, let's do it. Alright, Alright, we'll let that dry a little bit and we'll come back out and put another coat on in a little bit. Alright, let's get that second coat on. Alright, it looks like we got it all. Now, let's let that dry, and what we're going to do is work on the rotor. I'll show you how we're going to paint this, but we're going to paint it black, but I'm going to show you how I mask it off so that we're only painting what needs to be painted. Alright, basically just get a piece, cut it off to the approximate length I need. So, somewhere about here. This is vinyl pinstriping. It works really well because it's vinyl and it bends and stretches easily. So it's good for making circles and things like that. You'll see that here in just a second. What we're going to do is just go around the edge here where the brake pad was hitting. And everything on that side does not get painted, and everything on this side gets painted. So, yep. Basically that's how it works. You just start it out by getting it going. What I do is I hold the backing paper in between these two fingers and I pull slowly, holding this, but using this finger to push down as I'm going around. And that usually gives me a nice good round, you can see it, nice good round edge. And if it looks like you're off a little bit, you can just pull it back up. And there we go. Now that we've got that marked off, now we'll just use the blue tape and kind of go around it just like this. And just mask it off. Alright, there it is. So, yeah, now we're just going to take that out and paint it. Let's go ahead and get this thing painted. Alright, let that dry a bit and we'll come out and put a second coat on it. Alright, here we go with the second coat on the disc brake. Alright, let's go ahead and get the tape off of this while we're waiting. Start pulling all the tape off of it. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get this brake put back on. Good. Fine. That's it. Front wheel is done. there you go. Got the handlebars on, struts painted black, or forks painted black, rim is red, headlights black. I think it's looking pretty good so far. We still got a lot of work to do. We got to do the exact same thing on the rear end. You can see it's you can see the rear end still needs to be redone too. I haven't even started on it yet. You can see the back. That's what it looked like before, and now here's what the front looks like. Pretty good, yeah? Alright folks, we're going to call the video there. We got the front wheel pretty much done. The only thing left is to put white walls on it, which we will get done probably tomorrow. We still have the back wheel to do, and new sprockets and new chain, but that'll be a completely different video. And the white walls will be a different video. So, because I've never done the white walls before, so it's going to be a new thing for me. I'm going to have to take my time. But yeah, I think it's looking pretty good so far. We got the handlebars, bar end mirrors, white grips, new headlight, new turn signals, gaiters, and the front end painted up the way I want it. So I was going to paint the spokes red also, but I think they look a lot better that way. I think it looks better to have the red rim with the black spokes. So I just think it looks neater, looks a little bit cleaner. So, alright, we're going to call it there, and if you could, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. I've got a lot more like this coming on this bike, and several other bikes have got around. And I've got some videos coming on an FJ Cruiser that I've got. So yeah, just go ahead and subscribe. I would appreciate it. It would show me that you guys like what I'm doing here. So I appreciate it. Y'all have a good day.